the show, but one thing that I'm excited for, guess who popped in? Guess who popped in?
Is it the sizzle?
Yeah. The sizzle popped in. The sizzle popped in. What's going on?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How's everybody doing?
Hey, sizzle.
Sizzle.
Hey, I'm mad I'm not there because I wanted to see the newly married woman.
Honest
You'll
woman.
see me. You'll see me.
Yes.
Dr. Deb gave her some good gems.
Oh,
All them gems.
I think y'all set me up for my first day back.
Yeah, it was definitely a setup. Definitely.
That's funny.
that's crazy. How ironic.
How are you, Sizzle?
I'm doing okay. I had a crazy day today, so I just wanted to give a shout out to my grandma who turned 93 today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Come on, Grandma.
congrats. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, she's like on cloud 9 today.
And how old?
93.
93.
Wow. So what year was that? 1920?
1931.
31. Wow. She has seen a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. And with this presidential thing coming up, it's just like
Yes.
to see a black woman run for, I know Shirley Chisholm did it before, but this one is real close.
Yeah.
I know she didn't seen it
Exactly.
all.
Yeah. And
Grandma.
especially seeing things happen that nobody ever thought, like, back then, that would be happening now. We had our first black president already. So that's something that I guess the ancestors would have never imagined would happen here in the United States. But, I guess this is the land of opportunity. So I guess now anything can happen. But she gets the fussing when stuff come on. You got to see her. Like,
No doubt. This is grandma. So, but you ready for what you got to do right now?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, give it to me early.
All right, so make sure you guys go right now. Don't walk, run, and go subscribe to We Talk Weekly on all social media and podcast platforms. And if you want to make a donation, you can donate to $ Cash App. On Cash App, $ We Talk Weekly. And no donation is too great or too small. All right, so rapper Nelly, he was arrested at the Hollywood Casino in St. Louis for an active warrant for an old traffic violation of no proof of insurance. And when he was arrested, he was in possession of a controlled substance. So they tried to charge him with that as well. But Nelly's attorney, Scott Rosenblum, released a lengthy statement. And he was saying Mr. Haynes was not charged with drug possession. He was arrested for no proof of insurance from 2018 on a warrant issued December 2023 that he received no notice. So he's going on and he's saying the officer informed Mr. Haynes a background check was mandated when a player won over a certain amount. So Nelly is at the casino and he's allegedly won a lot of money. And they're saying that once a player wins a lot of money, they have to do a background check, which is, I didn't know that was casino procedure, but I guess it is. And then when they did once they did the background check, Mr. Haynes was informed, this is the attorney again, of the warrant for a no proof of insurance infraction. This officer felt compelled to handcuff Mr. Haynes behind his back and parade him through the casino in front of other patrons. So Nelly's attorney added that Nelly was targeted by an overzealous, out-of-line officer. Instead of just supervising the transfer of Mr. Haynes' winnings, the officer felt compelled to needlessly run a check for warrants. So Nelly's attorney is confident that the case will go nowhere and they will be looking into the officer's conduct. It's just crazy that, and I know other counties are doing some crazy stuff when it comes to like warrants for just little minor stuff, but they do give a warrant for a traffic violation if they take it to court, which most of the times they do. And if you don't show up, they put a warrant out for you. And even traffic tickets, if you owe traffic tickets, they will put a warrant out for you. So, Young Miami, she has finally broken her silence on her relationship with Diddy surrounding the allegations he's facing. So as she returns to her Revolt TV podcast, Caresha Please, Young Miami kicked off the first episode of her second season being interviewed by Saucy Santana on her show. So Young Miami started out talking about her mental health and how people were not supporting or checking on her when everything erupted with Diddy. So according to Young Miami and Diddy's dating timeline, they connected in 2021, confirmed they were dating in June 2022 during an episode of Caresha Please, and in the summer of 2023, Young Miami said she was single in an interview with The Cut. So Young Miami was asked why hasn't she spoken out since all of the allegations of sexual assault, trafficking, domestic abuse, and civil lawsuits came out against Diddy. And she said, I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience, and I can't speak on something I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at that time. I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience. So Young Miami stated she was a victim of abuse in 2 previous relationships and that she wouldn't go through that again. So she talked about when everything went down, she needed to take a break and focus on herself, her career, and her family. And Young Miami said she needed to let Diddy navigate and figure it out on his own because she couldn't get caught up in all that he was going through. So she claimed her and Diddy were in love. So she was in a lot of pain and, over everything that was going on. But one thing she did question is why was she being crucified along with Diddy? So what's your thoughts on that?
I agree with that. Like why are you targeting her?
Yeah, and I think she was being accused of, some things like, drug trafficking, and I don't know if there's any. I haven't heard of any charges against her as far as like the charges that Diddy is facing. But yeah, they were really trying to put her in the mix with everything. Mm-hmm. So. Hopefully, he can make her come back because we'll see.
Come back.
All right, so the Celebrity Sizzle Award of the week goes to the USA basketball team. They celebrated their 50th anniversary with a star-studded event to commemorate the milestone. The event, titled A Celebration of Olympic Basketball, brought together members of the USA men's and women's NBA teams. And it was hosted by Comcast NBC Universal Chairman and CEO Brian Roberts and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. So there was a surprise performance by Snoop Dogg, and then he brought out the women's team on stage. So every member of the 2024 U.S. men's and women's teams were there, such as LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Diana Taurasi, Asia Wilson, and Breanna Stewart. And then you had NBA and WNBA legends and Olympic gold medalists, Carmelo Anthony, Andre Iguodala, Chris Mullin, Gary Payton, Dwayne Wade, and Sue Bird. They were all in attendance. And also actresses Gabrielle Union and Taraji P. Henson. Yeah, I go Gabby like I know her. Gabrielle Union and Taraji P. Henson were also there. So this celebration comes amid the success of the U.S. at the 2024 Paris Olympics, and ironically on the heels of the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So the NBA has been playing to hip hop beats for 50 years. So shout out to hip hop too. And I'm your girl Lauren Sizzle, and that was a sizzle. But one quick question for you. What athletes do you remember that doubled as NBA players and rappers in hip hop?
Kobe.
Oh, man.
Kobe.
Yes.
Kobe, the great, the GOAT. Kobe, what do you mean? Yeah, Shaq too, though. Kobe,
It's been a
Shaq.
couple.
And
AI, didn't he try?
AI.
AI.
Yeah.
Was he
But
trying to rap?
I don't remember him rapping.
Rasheed Wallace though. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Everybody
Wallace,
dipped and
yeah.
dabbed. It was like
It was a few.
It was a cultural thing.
But definitely
Yeah, 'cause
Kobe,
it's funny.
because he was in Philly doing some stuff.
Exactly.
Man.
Rappers gonna be ball players.
Yeah.
Ball players gonna be rappers.
Yeah.
But real quick, in regards to Snoop doing that, from when you did the story with Family Feud, I swear Snoop probably phone is ringing off the hook because they think
Oh
he's the
my
number one.
God. Yeah.
Did you see that on Family Feud?
No.
Yeah.
He was voted number one as, what was it, Sizzle?
It was the top. I think they had eight.
The top rapper
Top
in the world.
Yeah, the top rappers in
He
the
was voted
world.
number one.
They had him at number one.
Snoop, yeah, that's why they probably called him.
Family
It's like-
Feud.
on Family Feud.
But
He said,
come on,
I
Family
know,
Feud.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
questions aren't asked.
Well,
I mean,
That's
Steve
what
Harvey
he said.
apologized to the hip hop community because Snoop was number one. I think LL was last. Was he?
Jay-Z was last.
Okay, Jay-Z made it, but he made it last.
He was last. He was number 8.
wow.
What was what's her name? I forgot that guy's name. Played for he was rapping too. I
been a
forgot his
couple.
name. Yeah, it's been a
He
few.
played for who?
I forgot who he played for.
Was it Lou Williams?
Nah.
No. Was it Damian Lillard?
He
He-
I don't even know he rapped.
Did he rap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lonzo Ball.
Oh no, that
Lonzo
he's-
Ball,
he-
they rap?
I
and
think
he more
Damian
recent.
Lillard. I think he did.
Yeah. Baron Davis. Did he rap? No.
What's the one who they was married and they just broke up?
Iman?
Oh,
Iman Shumpert?
Yeah, him. Yeah. I think he was rapping.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he was pretty good too.
Was he?
Yeah. Cause he was married to what's her name?
I know. I'm looking right at her face.
Oh, Tiana Taylor.
Tiana.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, he was really good. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Shout out.
Apparently, Ron. I'm sorry,
No, go ahead.
not Ron Artest. Meta World Peace goes by.
Oh,
Yeah, he was he was
I
on.
remember that.
Yeah,
Mhm. I remember that. Yes.
No doubt.
Remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, was that the sizzle?
That was the sizzle.
Well, that was the sizzle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy Charles Gregory, the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful
Classy lady
and
sparkle.
the beautiful.
Lady Esther.